Over 2 million people live in Riverside County without a local news perspective. Until now. Spirit of Innovation, bringing you the need to know and good to know local, regional, county news. Creating community and inspiration for business and residents. Hello, welcome to our December episode of Spirit of Innovation, our local magazine-style news and information program brought to you by nonprofit JDS Creative Academy. I'm Mia Dignan. Have you been hearing a lot about Bitcoin and NFTs? In today's episode, we bring you up to speed. We also uncover helpful decluttering tips. We look back and look ahead to what's in store for 2022. And we bring you festive holiday events and good-to-know happenings in our community. Now for your need to know. As of this taping, Riverside County Public Health reports 1,817 cases of the Delta variant and 1 case of the Omicron variant in Riverside County. It is not yet clear whether infection with Omicron causes more severe disease compared to other variants, including Delta. However, since Omicron appears to be very transmissible, the protocols are more important than ever. The CDC recommends being fully vaccinated and, when eligible, get your booster. On December 16th, the California Department of Public Health began requiring masks to be worn in all indoor public areas until January 15th. In our Did You Know segment, we tackle the topic of cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency is everywhere these days. You can use it to donate to charities such as the American Red Cross. You can buy Bitcoin on PayPal. Even the Staples Center in Los Angeles is changing its name to the Crypto.com Arena.
We're hearing a lot more about cryptocurrency these days because guess what? People are buying it. People are buying it and making money.
In layperson's terms, please explain the blockchain and Bitcoin.
First off and foremost, Bitcoin is a digital currency. You're not able to see it, touch it, smell it as you would with a dollar or euro or pound. It's only out in the digital world. What is the blockchain? A blockchain basically is a database. This is my phone, my iPhone. It's a database. What kind of data would you store on an iPhone? Well, you'd store notes, you'd store numbers, you'd store videos, pictures, and it's a centralized database because it's right here. God forbid this phone leaves me. I lose all the data as you would if you were to lose your phone, God forbid. The difference between this type of database and the blockchain that Bitcoin is built on is that it's decentralized. It's not in one spot like my phone is here. It's decentralized, meaning it's out in the cloud and it's being powered by many different computers. Mining is all these computers in a race. They're all powering the blockchain. The mining is actually all these computers solving complex math equations. And they're all in this race. They're all running this race, all these computers around the world. Thousands of computers running this race. And whoever answers the question first, that math equation, gets rewarded with some Bitcoin.
Okay, so if I wanted to buy Bitcoin, what's the best way to do it? I was on PayPal and a friend of mine sent me, $50 for something. And then all of a sudden it said, would you like to buy Bitcoin for as low as 50 cents for your dollar? And I was like, what?
Ultimately, when you're buying Bitcoin, you want to buy it so you have full custody of your Bitcoin or your cryptocurrency. What does that mean? Well, there are different platforms where you can buy cryptocurrency, whether it be PayPal, Robinhood, or others. You'll own cryptocurrency through them, which means
Oh, I see.
if you wanted to send that crypto to your neighbor or to your family or to your friends, you wouldn't be able to do that. You want to go to places like Gemini, you want to go to places like crypto.com, because there you'll be able to own your crypto outright rather than the banks or these different platforms owning it for you. And you can literally send it anywhere in the world to any wallet, anywhere you'd like, whenever you feel like it.
We're also hearing a lot about NFTs, but what are they exactly?
NFT stands for non-fungible token. What these tokens are, they're technology that basically certify your ownership of a digital property. Now imagine you created a meme from scratch and you shared it to your group chat. And then imagine your group chat posted it on Instagram. And imagine Kim Kardashian decided to reshare that meme. and it goes super viral. Is there any way for you to prove that you made the original meme? No. However, with NFTs, what you're able to do is certify ownership of that meme, meaning you own the original meme, and you're able to certify that by stamping into the blockchain, and by stamping into the blockchain, you have that token as a result. The fact that we're able to certify that ownership is huge. It's monumental. We'll own pieces of what's happening out there. It won't just be for Facebook and for Twitter and for YouTube and for Google to retain all the rights. It's going to be us actually owning our content. And we'll have the ability to purchase content as we see fit.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being with us, DJ Ooch. It was a pleasure having you on the show, and I wish you happy holidays as well.
Happy holidays to you, and happy holidays to everyone watching. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Beep, 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 beep.
That was such an enlightening conversation. If you want to dig deeper into cryptocurrencies and NFTs, go to our website where we have links to get you going. The holidays are upon us, and we have some important tips for you and your loved ones to stay safe this season. I'm here with Deputy Siao. Thanks for joining me today. So can you share some tips for personal safety while out shopping this holiday season?
Absolutely. Being alert and conditioned to your surroundings or aware of your surroundings. Make sure that you're looking up from your devices. If something doesn't feel right, trust your instincts. Park in a well-lit area, and please don't leave anything on display for somebody to be tempted by.
And any suggestions on how to keep those holiday porch pirates at bay?
So the things that you can do are arranging for it to be delivered to a mail drop-off point like UPS or your local post office, a trusted friend or neighbor to come and collect it for you as soon as that item arrives. If you're going to be away, put a mail stop on all of your mail. Setting a timer for lights, making sure that we perhaps leverage our neighbors, our friends, just to keep an eye on our houses. You can also contact your local law enforcement agency and request additional patrols in your area if you would like.
I heard there's a local number we could call.
In an emergency, always 911. But 211 if something suspicious is going on or you just need to know what resource you might need.
And as far as safety-related issues with our home decorations like holiday lights and Christmas trees, are there any safety prevention tips that you can offer for that?
Make sure we're paying attention to little ones like our toddlers and our pets around our Christmas trees, especially with lights with the long strands and hot bulbs.
Thank you so much for being in studio with us today, Officer Siao. We appreciate you and happy holidays.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
We can see now that prevention is the gift that keeps on giving. To get more safety info and resources, simply go to our website. The holidays are also known for indulging in food, especially when eating out. Here to talk more about that is SOI crew member and resident foodie, Sergio Moscoso.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Sergio's Food Corner. I am here at Triple B in Temecula. I will be tasting vegetable curry, steamed rice, and popcorn chicken bento. I chose this dish because I love curry, but I've never tasted Taiwanese curry before. The curry is very flavorful, but mildly spicy. It's savory and a hint of sweetness. The curry has so much spice, but not too much spice, and the rice is really flavorful thanks to the curry. And I'm washing it down with Thai tea. The sweetness from the milk is nice with the bitterness of the tea. The popcorn chicken has a little bit of heat to it, and it's also very beautiful looking. It's like those rocks you see at the beach. The crispiness is really nice and crunchy. My name is Sergio, and I want you to try this food too, and let me know what you think by posting on social media or if you are on YouTube.
While most of us are still trying to process the whirlwind of a year, that was 2020. Here we are at the end of 2021 in what seems to be the blink of an eye. Spirit of Innovation looks back on this year and how Riverside County has persevered through the challenges and changes of 2021. It's no secret that 2020 was a challenge. Many were counting down to the end of 2020, hoping 2021 was the light at the end of the tunnel, looking for better things to come. In January, the first glimpse of hope was revealed as COVID-19 vaccines rolled out.
I am here for my first vaccine, my first shot, and I am really excited that I got to go on the first day open to seniors. This was well organized.
More good news continued when Governor Gavin Newsom lifted the stay-at-home order across all regions of California on January 25th. Rolling into February and March, outdoor entertainment started up again and schools were permitted to resume classes. New school programs emerged from the innovative teaching programs created during the shutdown. Temecula Unified School District created Home Instead, a virtual learning homeschool experience for TK through 8th grade, and they attracted more students to their independent study program for high schoolers. In April, COVID vaccine eligibility opened to anyone 16 and older, and Californians saw the lowest virus caseloads in the country. On June 15th, the state fully reopened, which welcomed a return of the arts.
Having a live audience out in our venue was just exhilarating. It brought so much joy when I got up on that stage to say welcome back to everyone.
In fact, many parts of the economy, many indicators are actually performing better today than they were prior to the pandemic. So the housing market would be a classic illustration of that, whereby housing prices have actually grown considerably over the past year. And again, the logistics sector was one of the strengths, one of the regional strengths. And that strength only continued during the crisis.
Well, it's been a tough year and a half, but we are proving that the tourism industry is resilient. We are bouncing back. We are seeing record sales even at the wineries and a lot of the businesses.
And in July, Spirit of Innovation reported that Riverside County's economy was bouncing back. However, shortages continued to affect the supply chain, and some employers struggled to find all the workers they needed, especially in the hospitality industry.
Still a big need going forward for labor. It's a battle out there. You know, there was a time where you could put an ad in the paper and get 15 resumes for just about any position. Now I put an ad out, I got one.
For Riverside County, positive changes are right on the horizon as the Southwest California Economic Development Coalition aims to expand businesses in the area.
I'm here with Connie Stouffer, who recently joined the Southwest California Economic Development Coalition as the new Executive Director. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us about your experience that you are bringing to Riverside County and how you're leveraging that to grow the region?
Yes, of course. So I bring about 10 years of experience in economic development. Much of that been running economic development organizations that are similar to ours here.
How do you think the workforce is going to fare in 2022?
I think we're going to see some positive trends that way. I think a lot of the workforce challenges have come and gone. So lots of people exited early retirements or shifting jobs. But I think coming into the next year, people are going to start settling into what they want.
Going into 2022, what do you hope to see in terms of economic growth for the whole county?
I'm hopeful that for our region, we're going to start seeing some trends where we're seeing less people commuting and more people taking jobs in our region. So our focus is going to be on the industries of life sciences, pharmaceuticals, biotech, aerospace, and light manufacturing. We have a really talented pool of employees that live in this region and the industry to help grow that. So we're going to be leveraging that to both help expand and recruit new industry to the region.
Well, I'm really excited that you're here. It sounds like some good things coming ahead. Thank you so much for coming in today, and you've provided some really great information.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here today.
2021 has definitely been an eventful year. I can't wait to see what 2022 brings. Now it's time for our Good to Know, where we talk about community events, heartwarming news, and general good to know topics and information. Here is JDS Creative Academy intern Erin Porras to help me share the info.
Thanks, Mia. Mount San Jacinto College has opened 2 permanent food pantries at their Menifee and San Jacinto campuses. The Food for Thought program offers food and other essentials to over 400 students and their families each month. The holiday season can be a difficult time for some people. Seniors struggling with loss, illness, and other challenges are invited to join Riverside County's program to encourage active and rewarding lives, which provides seniors with free counseling.
Riverside County 3rd District Supervisor Chuck Washington recently was honored with the California State Association of County Circle of Service Award for his role as co-chair of CSACS's Broadband Working Group.
Want to help give the gift of life? The American Red Cross's blood supply is at historically low levels this holiday season. Mark your calendars for December 29th to donate blood at Epic Rollertainment in Murrieta. Kick off 2022 and the new year on the right foot. The Citrus Heritage Run features a half marathon, 10K, 5K, and 1 mile races on Saturday, January 8th. The unique and sweet-smelling course winds through the historic orange groves of the California Citrus Historic State Park in the city of Riverside.
On January 17th, you can pay tribute to the late and great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in the city of Riverside's annual Walk-A-Thon, a legacy of strength, a future of action. The 5K walk begins at the Stratton Community Center and ends at the Riverside Main Library, with a stop at the Martin Luther King Jr. statue on Main Street. Afterwards, enjoy a celebration of events.
Digifest Temecula 2022 is in full preparation for the 6th annual 3-day festival, conference, and competition. Dates are locked in for April 2022. Digifest Temecula is currently accepting submission entries for the 2022 digital media competition. Check this out to find out more.
Submissions for Digifest are now open. Early deadline is January 28th, 2022, and our late deadline is March 25th. Turn in something you created or go out and create something new. Visit www.digifesttemecula.org for more info.
I'm excited already. Digifest is always a good time. Now back to Mia.
Thanks, Erin. There's always so much happening here at JDS Studios. The hashtag JDSFamily is excited to be taking a short break over the holidays. The studio will be closed December 23rd through January 3rd. Then the hashtag JDSFamily is back. Classes kick off with JDS Actors Studio acting classes on January 4th with teen acting classes. Adult acting begins January 6th, followed by little toddlers and youth acting on January 10th. Then JDS Creative Academy kicks off its classes January 26th with fashion and backstage production, followed by musical theater auditions for West Side Story on January 27th, and script writing classes start back up on January 31st. Now 'tis the season of holiday gift giving. And while it's nice to get that fun new gadget or those really cute shoes, sometimes we need to take a step back and just examine just how much stuff we already have in our homes. SOI team member Bella Journey met up with a local professional organizer to learn more about ways to cut the clutter and make room for the things that truly matter.
Statistics show that the average American household has over 300,000 things, and most of it is just taking up precious space.
I'm here with Stacy Mapleton, owner of Stacy Sorts. How would you define clutter?
I would define clutter as a crowded or messy collection of items. Any items that aren't stored in their permanent place in your house, or items that you don't use or love. Clutter becomes a problem when it starts interfering in your life. Emotions get in the way of you getting rid of items.
It's common to experience guilt when getting rid of clutter, It could be because you spent a lot of money on something or because you feel that your stuff represents unfinished goals.
Fear that if they get rid of something, they're getting rid of a part of themselves, or getting rid of something that they might need someday. A lot of great things you can do to keep the clutter to a minimum at your house. Do a quick trash roundup every day. Just go through each room with a trash bag and collect things like expired food or medicines, catalogs, newspapers, broken toys, pens that don't work, things like that.
Research claims many consumers plan to buy more gifts and spend more money than in 2020. However, incoming gifts sometimes add to the clutter.
Gifts in your home that are old and unused, you should examine the feelings you have on why you've kept those. Give yourself permission to get rid of it.
A common reason for avoiding the decluttering process is feeling overwhelmed by the amount of stuff in the home. You don't know where to start, and you can feel defeated before you even begin.
First thing that we would do is set out 3 bags, one for donate, one for trash, and one for items that belong in another room. Then we'll take all the items out of the space and spread them out and group them by categories. Each item asking those assessment questions of, do I love it? Do I need it? Have I used it? And then we'll either decide to, yes, keep the item or put it in one of those bags. Then we'll take the items that we're keeping and put them back in the space in a tidy manner. People often feel a sense of calm and relief to have gotten rid of items. And they also feel motivated to keep up the decluttering process themselves.
Thank you, Stacy. This is really helpful. I can't wait to try a little decluttering at my own house. Happy holidays.
Thanks. Happy holidays to you too.
As you get ready for an influx of gifts this holiday season, prepare your home by applying the tips shared by Stacy. If you are interested in more decluttering ideas, visit our website. I hear bells. Could that be Santa? Maybe he's on his way. If you enjoy looking at holiday decorations, and who doesn't, you'll be happy to know that Riverside County has some amazing holiday light displays this season. Head over to the popular Bainbridge Circle in Murrieta, or make your way to Menifee Lakes and take a stroll through the beautifully decorated neighborhoods. Run as fast as you can to catch the 30-foot gingerbread man. You'll spot him on Gingerbread Lane in Corona, along with a life-size nativity. You can also visit the iconic Mission Inn in Riverside, which has transformed into an illuminated wonderland. If you're looking for a family-friendly way to welcome the new year, Mission Inn will also be holding a celebration on New Year's Eve with music and activities for all ages. Adults can join in on the Hollywood-themed New Year's Eve party at CJ's Sports Grill and Turf Club in Lake Elsinore. Or bring the family to Ring In 2022 at the New Year's Eve Grape Drop in Old Town Temecula, right in front of City Hall. Enjoy live music, food, and a free fun zone. And yours truly will be your MC for this annual famous Temecula event. Thank you to all of our viewers for joining us for this episode of Spirit of Innovation. You can find Spirit of Innovation on Rivco TV, local Murrieta and Temecula stations, and YouTube. Be sure to follow us on social media using the hashtag JDSFamily to keep up with everything that's happening here in the studio and in Riverside County. Don't miss the SOI training crew on radio station 102.5 The Vine with the JDS Creative Academy Community Spotlight 7 days a week. The SOI training crew will be back in the new year with new weekly live streamed episodes of the SOI Update. Our next Spirit of Innovation episode drops on January 27th. I'm hearing those bells again.
Ho, ho, ho!
Oh,
Merry Christmas, Mia!
Thank you, Santa. You made it.
Have you been a good girl?
I've tried my best, Santa.
Ho, 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 ho!
Well, let's bring out some of the hashtag JDSFamily, not busy at the moment, making today's show happen to help spread some Christmas cheer.
From all of us at JDS Creative Academy, we wish you a very happy holidays and a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year.
Ho, ho, ho!
SOI out!